you might as well fight Boots, you know? So, he was with the, Boots ain't done nothing. Boots wanted to fight. He sent an offer. Y'all the champion. Send Boots an offer. Every great champion at the end of the day has fought a young, hungry lion. At the end of the day, Chavez gave Oscar De La Hoya the opportunity. Floyd gave Nello the opportunity.
I know what
I
you're
can go
saying,
on and
but like,
on.
but Bud ain't even in his retirement stages. That's what you're saying. Basically, they gave him an opportunity when they was in their retirement stages, but he ain't in them stages yet. And I'ma say this. This is the reason why some of the fights don't be happening like we want them. Before we even get going and start getting on everybody back about getting work, I want everybody. This my man, low nose, no
Low
S,
nose boxing.
low nose boxing. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Subscribe to his channel, adding, subscribe, do all of that. You know what I mean? We about to be working and doing lives because it's better when you do a live with somebody than just being in the John doing the John on your own. You don't get. I mean, it get old after a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let me just put my Bluetooth on real quick so I could. I'm
No,
multi.
do your thing. Hold on, I'm about to play this intro music for these niggas.
You hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Yo, what's that beat you always play in the background? Like right there, what's that? I always see you play that all the time.
My dude made this. He rap. Like my dude
There,
really a real. He like cousin Philly, but like he can make industry music. He make all different types of music. But I just told him like make me something real quick. Like and he was like he made this in 5 minutes, bro.
there was another beat you used to use all the time when you used to
Oh
use the.
yeah, that's
It was an
it,
instrumental. You
yeah,
when you had
it's
the
a hip
studio, I
hop
remember
beat.
that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
all hip
yeah,
hop
yeah.
beat. It's like you can look up hold on. Shout out to my man My Dig Music. Follow him on IG. No, it was something I looked up to like when you go on Instagram, you could look up not Instagram, when you go on iTunes, you could look up music that's not copywritten. You know what I mean? And you could just play it in the background. So I used to just look up hip hop beats,
Yeah,
like
okay.
90s hip hop beats.
Yeah, that,
And
that,
I
that
used to
beat
just
was
play
hot.
that
It was an
instrumental.
old
That
school
beat was
beat.
crazy, bro.
I liked it,
That
that
beat
beat.
crazy.
I like that beat. And then there's another one that's the boxing voice used to use too. They used to have it in the background. One of their guys from their team used to do it. I asked Ness about that. I'm like, yeah, I need to do that shit again. But he said that people were complaining about it in the background. Do you remember that beat they used to use? Ness had a little beat he used to use in the
No,
background
I
too.
don't even. See, that's the thing. When I be playing mine in the background, I have it very low and faint so I can talk over it.
You ever notice? I got a couple of beats I use too. One of them, my boy Lolo, shout out to him. He makes real good beats.
Oh,
Like my
that's
little
low
short Billy.
squared, my nigga. We got low nose and we got low squared.
Who's Low Square?
Yo, man, Lolo. You
No,
said his
no,
name
Lolo.
twice.
Yeah, not Low Square. No, Low Music. His Instagram is Low Music. His beats is crazy. I was in
Oh
Philly
yeah,
like a
I
couple.
thought you called him Lolo. That's why.
No, Lolo. Lolo's his name. That's what we call him, Lolo. But
Yeah,
on
that's why I
Instagram
said
is Low
low.
Music.
That's
Yeah,
why I said low square because you said his name twice.
yeah, yeah. So when I went to Philly 2 weeks ago, I met up with my boy Don Mill. He's one of the best rappers out there, but he's not signed to nothing. He just be hanging out there, and he be hanging out at the
Man,
Eagles
Philly
bar.
got the most rappers in the world, bro.
Don Mill, let me tell you, he's one of the best rappers. Period. So he in the car with me. He rapping over Lolo's beat. I'm gonna send it to you on IG. He's fire, bro. He right there on Erie Avenue. He's always right there in Max's.
Hey man, I got a question to ask you. Cause you know we be killing the blogs
Yeah,
because we know what to do. What did you
absolutely.
think about that Devin Haney and Tank
Tank Davis.
sparring session? That Abdul Wahid Tank sparring session and
What I
how
thought about it.
Yeah, like that was look like it was some good work.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I got a lot of out of it. I'm gonna tell you. First, I'm gonna speak on the young boy Devin Haney. Everybody, and you know I'm not a Devin Haney fan, but I'm not gonna hate and I'm not gonna slander him neither. Devin Haney showed that he's tough. He took that
No,
onslaught.
listen, bro. Listen, bro. That's one thing I don't hear nobody talking about, family. I ain't mean to cut you off.
You know, Devin Haney got a lot of haters, and
No
Devin
facts.
Haney Devin Haney stood up to that storm. He was trying to punch in between. Tank was too much for him. I don't know how the whole sparring went because those were just highlights. But I will say, based on what I've seen out of Tank, Tank looked like he knew how to cut the ring off, unlike a lot of fighters. Because I like how he was just hopping to Devin Haney. Devin Haney was trying to get away. Tank looks like he knows how to cut the ring off. We haven't seen him do that in an actual professional fight because he hasn't fought a boxer that moves. But Tank looked like he know how to cut the ring off. And Devin Haney, he showed he got dog. He know how to survive. He got a lot of heart. He don't got no quit in him. So salute to those young men, man, gladiators.
Yeah, bro, cause a lot of people. I'm a piggyback and just listen, bro. This our channel, so like if you be talking the time, I'd rather for you, cause I be doing this all the time, bro. I just need somebody else to come in and
You
have
live right
other
now?
point of views. Yeah, we been live,
All right,
but
bet. Let me just turn my AC on. So I
no,
can hear
you
you.
good, chat. Yeah, we been live for 6 minutes.
All right.
When I said this is a live conversation, that's when I went live because like we can really get into some technical stuff,
Yeah.
and this is what we needs to be seen.
Yeah. No.
And
No.
this is
No.
the
Yeah.
thing, bro. If somebody cash at me, bro, I'll share the bread with you.
I'm gonna. You don't gotta do that. What I'm gonna do is I
No,
want to
no,
text
it's
one.
good, blood. Cause I don't listen. It's how you get more. Listen, somebody gave me 100 yesterday, bro.
I seen that.
$100. A
No, there
nigga,
be some
my
people, man. You get some.
Indian cuz.
I
His
remember
name was
you kept saying
Faruba.
his name. Yeah. You
Yeah,
got good subscribers that are real loyal, and they be looking out, man. Like I said, I've been on Punch's channel. Punch got some of his people. Mill got some of his. God willing, one day I'm gonna get mine too. But yeah, you got
no,
some
that's what
people
I'm
that really
saying,
listen
bro.
to
Listen,
your
listen,
John, bro.
bro. Listen, my nigga. We do this. If somebody cash at me, bro, that was money I would have never made. And this is what the in trust. I'll give you some of the bread, bro. Listen, bro. We would have been doing this yesterday, and dude send me 100. It's nothing to send you $30 or $40, bro. Is money that I wouldn't have, and then in turn, I'm gonna get more money, bro.
I'm gonna text one of my main friends to so he can watch this live. Give me 1 second so he get.
No, do your thing. But yeah, no, while he doing that, y'all, this
I
is
don't even
my
know.
man Low.
I don't even know how to do that. Let me see if I could do that. Let me
Like
see if I'm.
all it's gonna do is freeze you, and then
All
I'ma
right,
just be talking, and then when
that's
you
what I'm
come
gonna do.
back to the joint, it'll come back.
I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna look for your video on YouTube, and
Yeah, while he going to look for the video.
I can't even look at it because I'm on live with you. I can't. It's all good. I'm not going. It's all good.
Yeah, like on my phone, like if I go out, cause sometimes hey, listen, hit the Cash App. Hey, Low, you gotta have something for your Cash App on there if you want them to hit you. And if they hit me, I'm telling y'all, we gonna share this bread. Cause
Yeah, I haven't even done that yet.
we about to really show y'all what a boxing channel is supposed to be like on some real. Salute from the West Australia by the way
Australia.
of East Oakland. Most definitely. I'm about the lake, Sam Seals. Shout out to the
Salute.
town, boy. You
West
already know. I'm
Australia.
accurate.
Down under.
Yeah. The down
No,
under.
Oakland.
Yeah.
No, it's the East Oakland.
No, he's saying salute from West Australia by the way of East Oakland.
All right. Salute, bro.
Yeah, my man, most definitely salute. Yeah, like
Now,
it was one point. Go ahead, go ahead.
no, I was gonna touch on the Devin Haney sparring match with Javante
No, keep
Davis.
going. Yeah,
A
yeah.
lot of people make a big deal out of it. A lot of people never been to the gym or sparred or nothing. I'm not a professional boxer. No, I go to the gym because that's what I enjoy doing. I go to the gym. Sometimes I spar. I do what I got to do to keep in shape, right? And there's days where I can go in there and I can feel like I might have ate wrong the day before, or I might feel like I gotta take a poop or whatever. And there's certain days when you don't feel right, or there's certain days when you're just working on something and somebody might be getting off on you. You know, you could be in there one day just working on your jab, working on your distance. You know, you're not really going in there putting your full arsenal out there. So there's gonna be times where somebody's gonna get off on you. So this new generation, too many fighters are too emotional. Nobody want. Everybody's afraid to fail in front of people. We live in that generation. Everybody is putting people out there, pulling people's cards out. You know what I mean? Calling it, exposing people just because somebody got a bad day in sparring. It doesn't mean anything. I still think Javante beats Devin Haney, but it's not a knock on Devin just because that happened to him. Because from what I heard, Bill Haney left with the money. That's what they say.
Yeah, like this is the thing, bro. Everything is different from with 8 ounce gloves on, and I don't have. Hey Devin, when I see you, I'm probably gonna yoke you up and slap you upside your head, but that's neither here or there. But these guys can get. th- Sometimes these guys get money and then they get up in here and they forget what reality will do. And with 8 ounce gloves, reality will hit you. Like you, this is the thing. Yes, he's a dog because this is the thing. People never know how sparring go when you really in there sparring and no there's no cameras. You see what I'm saying? Like, listen, even sparring can start looking different when the camera is on. I remember one time I brought Ego to the gym with me to Undisputed in San Carlos, and a dude named Stan was there. They call him Stan the Man Martinuk, Russian dude, fast. He was fast. And Stan was sparring another guy named Will from the gym at HitFit I used to work at. And Will had been telling somebody he could like wait see me. Man, he got in there with Stan and Stan just destroyed him on camera. Like it's literally on tape on the internet. Like and that's the thing. I used to be putting my sparring on there on Instagram, but I used to be sparring Prentice Brewer and real guys like people that had
I
real
seen a lot of your
records.
footage. I seen a lot of your
Yeah, I got
footage, man.
Ness was one of the first people putting my footage up, and this was before people was putting sparring up. This is why me and my man Low is the goat, cause we really be doing this, whether from a professional and a non-professional realm. He's in the gym a lot. Like I can literally say my man's recreational time is to go to the gym and get to work.
And
So
yo,
when
Troy,
and then when he yes
go
sir.
ahead. No, go ahead, go ahead. What you saying?
I was about to say my man Low is also a student of boxing because he gives me fights to watch. Because you got to remember, everybody from their own culture and tribe got fighters that they watch. And some of the fighters he be put me on with. This is why I be trying to tell y'all about
Orlando
Orlando and
Canizales.
Gabby and kind of
Yeah.
Salas. Them is some of my favorite fighters. And listen, y'all lucky I wasn't watching them when I was boxing. Listen, you're lucky because you would have died in there.
And
Like, what's up with Kaneem? Shout out to Kaneem. Like, what
yo,
we
you calmed
doing,
down a lot, bro. You did calm down a lot, cause I remember around the time when you did these all the homies that passed away, God rest their souls. My cousin made this shirt
man?
sweater,
Most
but yeah, like I was
definitely.
saying,
Shout out to the
um,
people who here.
yeah, a few years you was a lot more. How would I say? I'm not gonna say wild, but you was a lot more aggressive
Yeah, I
at
was
one
in
point.
fight mode at all
I
times. Like
remember you used to
now,
talk spicy. You used to be in the gyms. I seen the videos. You was talking heavy. You was backing it up though too, but you was talking heavy, man.
no, yeah, no, I could talk, bro. Like that's why people like to enjoy doing this because when I used to be over there with Ego, it was like Yeah, what's the topic? Big Leo. Pause. Like I'm a Leo, so that's why that's why
Me
Keenan
too.
saying that because he a Leo. What you say?
Me too. July 26th.
For real, blood?
July 26th. Yeah, July 26th. That's my birthday. July
I
26th.
knew it. I knew it, blood. I knew it, my nigga. I knew it. I'm July 28th, bro.
2 days later, yeah, one of my peoples that
Yeah,
passed
I
away on the
knew it,
shirt,
blood. I
July
knew it.
28th.
I knew it. You crazy. That means you
This boy right
crazy.
here, Robert Reed, one of the white boys that grew up in my hood, man, good brother, God rest his soul. He passed away last a few months, 8, 9 months ago. He was July 28th. He was July 28th.
That's mine.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sipping
I'm
some little
him.
red wine.
That's my twin. You know Adrian Broner birthday like July 28th.
Yeah,
Yep, and Soldier Boys.
okay.
Yeah, like I be paying attention to my Leos. They be few and far between, but Tom Brady a Leo if I'm not mistaken.
Yo, you had Greg Hackett on the joint recently, right?
Yeah, but my
When you was on
phone was
live with
acting
him?
up.
Cause I seen
Yeah, I was
something, I seen
about to.
notification that you was going live with Greg Hackett. I was gonna jump on, then when I got on, it was off.
Yeah, my phone started acting tweaky. Like soon as I got on, and my earphones start acting buggy, and I couldn't connect with it. But
I passed by his gym one
oh,
time.
my
When I
man,
went there,
August
Boosie and them were gone.
14th, he after the Lionsgate portal. Yeah, July Leos is a little different, my G. Like
Yo, when you went to Philly, what gym you went to out there when you was getting work with Lundy and them?
I was at Dot's gym. You know Dot, he got a
Like
tattoo right here. He box. He a heavyweight. Dot, that's his name.
you been to Greg
But
Hackett's gym before?
I don't know if that's his gym, but I was also at another gym. It was an MMA gym.
Okay, I know
Like
Greg
no, it
had
wasn't an MMA gym. It was a boxing gym, but it had an MMA ring in there. And it was
Greg
like
Hackett's
in a
gym that I
big
went to was
warehouse.
called Philly One on One. That's the Greg Hackett's gym. Then I went to Bosie's gym about 2, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I was in Greg. Cause me and Greg had got some work. He was some decent good work.
What do you think about the fighter? African boy from Brooklyn, Richardson Hitchens. You ever seen him?
Yeah, he's very fundamental and technical. He could be good.
Yeah,
Like just the thing with Richie Rich. When you're as technical as him, all it takes is a little more repetition and tightening up on the skills that you have defensively. Because he's very sharp. He got a good one too. He got long arms. All he gotta do,
nice. He got a nice jab. He measures distance pretty good too. He got decent defense.
he should watch old school boxing. See, this is what we missing. We missing somebody who could flick the jab from the waist and really bruise you up in there and give you that Tommy
From the
Hearn
waist,
work.
you mean that? You mean
Yeah,
this right here? You told me. Remember I asked you about it. When you jab it from over here,
yeah,
that
no facts. Like
there's different ways. Yeah,
a lot of these guys they all using the same jabs. They not understanding how to switch their jabs up. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. But those are things you learn down the line. But they need to watch some old school boxing and tighten up on the defense. He would be crazy because he
like
got the
James Tony,
length
man.
and no
Like
facts.
James Tony. I posted that video on my gram, and I was working on that in the gym. That's why I FaceTimed you the other day. I guess you couldn't answer. I was trying to
Oh
see if I
yeah, I
was doing
did
it
see
right.
that.
Cause there's a move that James Tony does where he did it with Mike McCallum. He'll be right here, he'll jab here, and then he'll come like that, and then jab like from the side, and then roll like underneath. Boom, boom.
Yeah, no,
I like that
listen.
move he does, man.
Man, he be showing all types of clips on his
Yeah, James
Instagram
Tony's a
channel.
wizard in that ring, and he knew how to cut the ring off. He knew how to cut the ring
Man,
off. He knew how
listen.
to fight a southpaw. He used the Philly shell, the shoulder roll against a southpaw, and a lot of people say that you can't do that, but he proved that wrong. And he did it with Michael Nunn, who was a great tall southpaw with skills. And he used the
No,
shoulder roll
facts.
against him too. He knew where to put
No,
his feet,
listen.
everything, man.
Floyd Senior told me it don't matter basically this what he said. He said it don't matter what defense you. He said this to me personally. He said if you could throw punches from that position, then it don't matter how your hands is. And I was like, damn, you right, because it's really, and it's like you kind of know that, but until he put it into those terms for you, real simple, like I was like, because I asked him like, if I'm left-handed and I'm fighting in the shell and I'm fighting a right-hander, would you say that's fundamentally wrong, or is that a thing, or you know? And he was just like, he was looking at me for a while. He was like, "Can you let your hands go from like that?" I was like, "Yeah." Like, and I was like, "From the hook up," like, and he was like, "Well, then it don't matter." And I was like, "Oh, I get it." Because you know how some boxers they would do their hands like this, and then they'll throw a right hand. They'll do anything with their hand, and that's more old school boxing. It don't matter which, because you know the Foreman, he used to be defending, and he'll have his hands out like this, catching
Hmm.
your punches right in front, bop bop, and then it'd be like bang bang. Like I seen some for Foreman and Lau when it Lau. Oh my God, that was Foreman was getting low, getting up under punches.
Foreman had good defense, underrated. You compare him with, see, he
No, he
wasn't
really had good D for real.
like
Pause,
compared to the guys,
pause,
compared
pause.
to certain heavyweights that were super athletic, like Ali, whatever. You look at Foreman like, he wasn't all that slick. But look at him compared to what we have now. George Foreman had defense. Riddick Bowe, growing up as a kid, I felt Riddick Bowe didn't have defense because he was getting hit in certain fights. But you compare Riddick Bowe once again to what we have now. Riddick Bowe had very good defense too. Because once again,
No,
I was a young boy
he
watching him. He caught hand.
yeah,
He
that
you know what?
yeah.
He caught a lot of punches with his hands right
No,
here. So
most
you would think
facts.
he was getting hit. He would be like that. He would roll underneath and then come with body shots as he was rolling. If you watch that fight with Evander, I think it was the end of the first round when they were tying up. I think Evander was no, he was hitting Evander, and then they started going blow for blow, but they weren't reckless. They were punching each other, catching and shooting both of them. You remember that exchange in
Yeah,
the
no,
first fight?
most definitely. They used to have some good fights because Evander
That was
good in
high
a
level
couple of
skills,
fights.
man. That was high.
No
And Riddick
facts.
Bowe had inside work. That's another dude I
No,
never
he
mentioned.
definitely had
His inside work
inside
was
work
crazy.
ethic.
He'll lean
No,
on
he
you,
had
bring you
work.
up with that uppercut. Yeah, Riddick Bowe, man. I met him one time. I met him. He was in Gleason's gym, training for the Cuban guy. That's the last great performance he had. He fought Jorge Luis
Um,
Gonzalez.
my dude Keenan said, "Do you think Aaron Pryor could f with Ray Leonard?"
Good question.
Man, listen, bro. I'm from Ohio, and I love Aaron Pryor, but is with his style, it's hard to deal with Ray Leonard because Aaron Pryor is gonna come forward and be moving and throwing punches from angles, but Ray Leonard has size and he will move and put the jab on you, and that will
Facts.
neutralize that style. Like even though you come and throwing punches, Ray Leonard doesn't have to think about doing a lot of moving because one or two slips and the jab will neutralize you coming forward. Like, cause you trying to move and then you getting hit, and when you try to get off, he's moving. Like,
I
and
think
that's
Ray would
why
have
I
beaten
see
him.
what's happening, Coda
I
Kid.
I think Ray would have beaten him. It would have been a great fight because Pryor was
No, cause
good,
Aaron
great.
tough. No facts. But I think
Aaron
Ray
and
would have
Duran would have
stopped
been
him.
great too.
No,
Duran never made the pitch.
I think Aaron would have stopped. No, I think Duran would have stopped Aaron.
It would have been a fire fight though, and Duran
That
never
would have
made
been
that pit
some
stop.
good work, bro.
Remember, Champ, he went straight to 147. I would have loved
Yeah,
to
I
see what
know.
Duran would have done had Duran went straight to 140 and see what he can do there. Because at the time, I think Aaron Pryor was champion there, or yeah,
You know
Aaron,
what? He might have skipped that man because Aaron Pryor was like Olympian or something, or like damn near. Like he was a highly touted amateur. Like, and these guys, whether we know it or not, back then they do be knowing each other from because all these guys being the amateurs, all of them. And then when they get to the pros, they make certain moves to stay away from other guys. Like I noticed it. Put it like this. And I'm not saying Durant was ducking Aaron Pryor, but I watched certain moves the fighters make. 35 got some people, bro. I went looked up the top 10 35, and listen, a lot of them is in top rank.
Oh, you
And
talking about
listen,
today's era?
yeah, bro.
I
Like
agree with you on that.
listen to what I'm saying, bro. It's a lot of Ricans, a lot of Spanish, Hispanic, Latino
You
fighters,
have a lot of styles.
and that's what I'm saying, bro. And some they tall, some of them can punch. This is why Devin was like, I'm not coming back to 140. I mean
You mean
135.
135?
Yeah, because when I looked it up, bro, a lot of them on top rank, and I'm like, damn, these would be kind of hard fights. Like these dudes could really scrap. Like, and they like kind of tall. They not trash. Like I
You
would
know, it's
want to.
crazy. You mentioned that because I was telling somebody that for me, based on what I've seen over the years, I think it might be the best ever at 135 I've seen in a long time. Like
No, this
even
era
even
is
without
fantastic.
Devin, even with Devin and T.O. and Ryan at 140, right? 135. Look at the landscape. We got Javante Davis, Abdul Wahid, right? You got
Yes, sir.
Shakur Stevenson. You got Lomachenko, right? Whether you like him or not, you gotta put Cambosos there. He had a belt, right? Then you got
No, we in there.
Frank Martin is not no pushover neither. We
No,
got
Frank
Pitbull
Martin could
Cruz,
scrap, and you still got the one kid that looked like Ali.
the Dominican boy.
Did
That's
Frank
the kid
Martin
that Frank.
beat?
Yeah. Then you got
Yeah, him.
you got
Kid could
Pitbull
scrap.
Cruz. You got Pitbull Cruz, right?
Yeah.
And then you got some youngins. You got Floyd Schofield look like he a problem. Um
Yup. No,
who
listen,
else?
it's some kids that
Abdullah
top
Mason,
rank,
right?
bro. That's nice.
Abdullah Mason,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Muslim kid, he's the southpaw,
From
right, with the
Cleveland.
afro. Yeah.
Yeah, from Cleveland.
And we got a Mexican boy named Malatili, I think his name is. He's trained with Robert Garcia. There's a lot of them, and then 140. Like right now, 135 and 140 is the cream of the crop in boxing, hands
No,
down.
listen. This dude said I seen a meme or something, or somebody was saying, listen, top rank makes champions, PBC makes superstars.
Mm.
And I was like, damn, that is a great saying because PBC they into making superstars because the belt they figure the belts come with it. Top rank is in the business of boxing. They make champions, bro, and that's a good thing. That's nothing wrong about saying that because they match make you and really build you. Like top rank got the best matchmaking in the world.
Their longevity, they're always gonna be around. I'm glad you mentioned that because
No facts, bro, because you got to really get you can't really hate
you have to
because
because they take fighters from the beginning. It's like you watch baseball,
no, but
you watch other
I can adhere to the
you
rules and
watch other sports
regulations.
though. You watch other
Yeah,
sports though.
facts, facts.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure there's other teams that go by this formula, which I'm gonna put you on to. Like in baseball, for instance, you got the New York Mets and the Yankees, right? Those teams always signed big money free agents all the time. They sign them when they're already superstars, right? And then if they
Hmm.
don't do good, now you got old heads on their team you got to trade. The Atlanta Braves always been in the championship, always been in first place, and they don't sign nobody. All they do is develop young talent
Young
from
guys
their
to play.
from their farm
Yeah,
system until they become superstars, and then they leave afterwards. But they keep on rebuilding. They don't spend money and give out $300 million contracts to players. They build them up because they have good scouts. Top rank is always going to do that. Even Golden Boy, because Golden Boy lost their whole roster to PBC. Golden Boy's bouncing back now because Oscar De La Hoya is another one who knows how to groom young fighters
yeah. He
from the
know how to
bottom.
groom. He know how to bring them, groom them. Like that's
Those
one
are
thing
those are the
about.
ones that's going to be around for a long time.
Yeah, you got to know how to groom these guys. Like pause. That's real talk. Like, and
Cause
that takes
PBC
some
looking bad
time.
now. PBC, for instance, right? All that whole roster that they had, right? Most of those fighters are past their prime. Think about it. Charlo, the Charlos. Danny Garcia, Thurman, Spence. Wow, all them guys that they had, they haven't really developed too many young fighters after that. Think about it. Besides
Yeah, I
Tank.
know. I know. Well, Andre Berto was Al Heyman, one of Al Heyman's first people.
Yeah, one of them.
Like,
So was Devin Alexander.
yeah, he has some peoples, bro. Like him and Floyd been working together for a long time, so it's kind of hard to like say they haven't groomed some guys. It's really been up to the guys that's been messing up. But um, this is the thing. They kind of start spoiling them guys by paying them too much, and it kind of ruins some of them.
Yeah.
Like, and listen, to be honest, Floyd ruined some of them in sparring because he used to be sparring a lot of the up and comers. You know, giving them the work, and then Al Heyman. See, that's just something that people don't know. Like Al Heyman stopped his guys from sparring Floyd,
Have
like
you watched
because
Andy
he
Cruz
was
yet?
ruining. Yeah, I seen him. He got to tighten up on his fundies. He kind of
What you
wild.
see wrong?
He kind of wild. He need to tighten up on his fundies. Put his feet a little bit closer together, and be. He need to be more like Richard Hitches. Like he need to be more direct with his punches. Like, and I could tell he got a lot of amateurs.
Hmm.
And that's the thing. Like when you see where he from,
He's from Cuba,
see, I
but
could
he's
just
training. He's training in
tell.
Philly with Bozy now,
I
which is
know,
good
but
for
it's
him.
still hard. It's hard, but because they don't. Hey, blood, I'm gonna just be honest with you. They don't really be training like pros. Like, like when people think about pro boxing training, is not what people think, bro. Like, I could tell by the way Boots hit mitts and shit. That man, you gotta really in the pros, bro. I remember the first thing they used to tell me about in the pros. Man, listen, you gotta sit down on them punches. A lot of these guys don't know how to sit down on their punches. And I'm glad you brought up Richard Hitchison because him and Shushu are
I
great
told you about Shushu
fundamentals.
a while ago. I told you about him when I was talking about young fighters at the time. You didn't know who he was, and I
Yeah,
said that
that
Shushu.
man is
So to me,
serious.
he looked better than the other young guy that's good too. What's his
No,
name?
listen, bro,
Keyshawn
he
Davis. I
is
like Shushu better.
listen. Keyshawn Davis is good. I think I seen Keyshawn Davis and Cuban dude fighting the amateurs, right?
No, they're not the same. They're not in the same weight class, but
I thought I
same
seen
class
them.
as far as
They
nah.
didn't fight. They didn't fight in the amateur Olympics or nothing.
No, Richards not Richardson. It's Keyshawn fought Andy Cruz 4 times. Andy Cruz beat
Yeah,
him
that's
four
what I'm
times in the
talking about.
amateurs.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm talking
Andy
about.
Cruz fought him, but not Richardson. Not Keyshawn.
No,
No,
I wasn't even talking about Hitchison. I
I
was
mean not
talking
Keyshawn
about
and Shushu. My bad.
yeah, no, I was talking about Keyshawn and Cruz.
Yeah,
I,
Keyshawn and Cruz fought.
look, Keyshawn has great fundamentals. He's missing what Shushu has, which is Shushu got it, bro.
He got
And
inside work too.
he got that. Dog, listen, Keyshawn, they all got some good all around fundamentals, but Shushu's are polished. Oh yeah, but then he 26 and he took his time and he's being groomed the right way with top rank, like we said. So it's like Donald Banks. Shout out to Donald Banks and the Jones. Y'all hit the cash app.
Shushu look a little bit like Tommy Hearns in that last fight. Certain things, certain moves that he does.
And that's what see, that's what I'm saying. Like, where is that at? Where is
Yeah,
these
that's why.
fighters
Yeah,
who are showing resemblance of old
that's.
school fighters because
Yeah,
they've
I'm
been
glad you
watching
said
them
that.
tapes?
I'm glad you
That's
said
what
that
I'm
because
saying.
other people be telling me that I'm biased towards nostalgia. It's not that I'm biased towards nostalgia. I was spoiled and blessed to grow up watching those guys. So when I look at fighters today, I'm holding you to those measures. I'm holding y'all to those standards.
because I grew up watching those type of fighters. Tommy Hearns was before my time, but I was still watching videos of Tommy Hearns. I caught Sugar Ray near the tail end of his career, Duran. So I'm used to watching those
Hold on,
guys.
Dave. Hold on. Let me help you real quick, Dave. On I want to give some respect to our viewers because on my channel I've given those speeches, and from Leo to Leo, they respect that because they ain't about to be in here. They did on this on our channel how we do it. That is the bar. That's all we talk about: excellence inside and outside the ring. So when we talking about James Toney and these fighters that excel defensively and multiple, like, no, we know they listen, they know. I've been
Yeah,
working with these folks for a minute.
well rounded, bro. That's
Yeah,
why,
no
and
facts.
I critique my favorite fighters. Like Teofimo Lopez is probably my favorite fighter today, right? And I critique him. I said Tio has
You
all
one
the
of mine
talent in the
too.
world. He has all the talent in the world, right? And he has improved. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like he needs to work on cutting the ring off and using that lead hand while doing it. Now, to give him his flowers, he improved his defense a lot. I ain't gonna lie to you. His head movement got a lot better.
I
His
feel like he
stamina got a
always
lot
had
better.
head movement though, Dave.
But you know
King.
what it was when he brought the Cuban dude. It got before when Tio first came on the scene because I was watching him since he started. He was relying solely on the shoulder roll, the Philly shell. That's all he was doing. And then he brought in the Cuban dude that he had for the fight when he after he lost to Cambosos for that first comeback fight. He started moving his head, started being more slicker when he brought the Cuban. And now I noticed that he does this. When he fought
You know
Josh
what?
Taylor, he was catching the
I'ma
shoe with
just
the
say
George Foreman.
I'ma just say this. Cause it's like always, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Cause he always had the potential to have head movement due to his athleticism.
Yeah,
That's why I'm saying what I'm saying because he was gonna be moving his head. You know who a Tiafimo will be good with? Because you never heard nobody say nothing about Tiafimo's work ethic.
well, he works out. He
Tia
trains.
Tiafimo should train with the Reynosos.
Uh,
They listen, they are into
hold on.
working out, and Tiafimo and Canelo got the same body type. Pause. And the fundamental head movement that they've trained over time in Canelo, which Canelo was gonna automatic. And listen about this, Tiafimo is more athletic than Canelo. Like even though Canelo was athletic though,
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, and athletically, Canelo's athletic with his waist, head movement, whatever. Tio's
yeah,
more
but
athletic all around.
yeah, and just to think if Tiafimo was to be fundamentally trained by the Reynosos, because they do everything is drill based. Listen, man, then I would want to see him and Bud. Even though I still think Bud will win, it's just that the style that the Reynosos have built, that style is good for Tiafimo because then he would know how to cut the ring off and come forward with the head movement, bruh.
Yeah, with the head movement. Yeah, because right now he's beating
He'll
guys
be going,
like
he'll be like, and then as explosive as he is, remember when
that's what
he
I'm
first
saying.
came to the scene and he was just like, young, and you would be going to, young, sleep.
Yeah, like the
No,
thing with
he
Tio,
would be
right?
with the,
See, the thing with Tio, what I noticed when he fought Jermaine Ortiz, he would come forward. When you come forward too much against somebody that's moving, you're gonna give him an opportunity to pivot out the way. When you're supposed to just step to the
no,
side,
that, see,
move with
listen,
him,
bro.
and being that Tio got the athleticism, he could be patient just like Canelo. And as soon as homeboy moving around makes a move, he has the athleticism to just step back, wow, and just rock you because he got that
No,
fast twitch
listen,
thing he got going for him. He would be
this
so
is
much better.
why, this is why I need to get paid to just be a person in boxing when you need to know how to beat a fighter. I come and work with your coach and be
You need to
like,
be
listen,
you a trainer, but you need to have some pros under your belt because you know you're very knowledgeable, bro.
no, this is what I'm telling you. My job would be. My job would be. I would just come in and tell whoever your head coach is how to beat the fighter, no matter what you say or how the style is. And this is why I'm saying this. When you got somebody who move like that, who be like bouncing and doing all of that, listen, bro, you go to the middle of the ring, and when they doing all that moving, you do not chase them. You don't go forward. They don't train standing still. So they gonna be standing still just doing this, and then they head ain't moving because you ain't throwing no punches. And then you just run them into shots. Like, but not going backwards at all. Because they gonna be trying to find a way to get in, and they gonna be because they used to people coming at them. They don't even know how to use the jab going forward. I'm gonna walk off. So that's what
That's
I'm
why
saying. Like,
that that's why Canelo is so effective at it because I was telling somebody that what
but
Jermaine
Canelo
Ortiz
got
did.
fundamentals though too.
Yeah,
So
but see, what Jermaine Ortiz did for me was the same thing that Charlo did with Canelo. But the difference is, if you're gonna run against Canelo, it's gonna look bad for you. Canelo's gonna sit there and win every round. He might not knock you out because you're running so much, but he's not gonna lose rounds because he's gonna make it look like you're running because he's gonna cut the ring off and you're gonna look like a fool running around. Opposed to if you
he's
jumping
gonna
at him
look
like Tio,
crazy.
now, if you jumping at him like Tio and he getting away with little pivots here and there, you might give away the impression to people that don't know shit about boxing that main man is winning the fight off boxing. Because Jermaine Ortiz was not out boxing Tio. He made him miss a lot with the little pivots, but he wasn't making them miss. He wasn't making them pay with flush counter shots. And that's because
Yeah,
Tio
because
once again,
Tio was moving his head too.
yeah, Tio had that's what I'm saying. Tio, that's how I knew his defense got better because he was coming forward, but he
But see,
wasn't
that's
getting
what
hit. He
I'm
was
saying.
still.
That's what I'm saying, Dave. Look, that's where I come in at. We don't need you to learn how to move your head with people who gonna move their head. Cause listen, you have to have something that offsets what they do. So if you moving backwards, moving your head when I punch and trying to counter me, and then to for me to counter that, I'm gonna pivot and start moving my head. No, because now we both head movers, and it looked like we both standing there just doing. And that's what To was doing. You in this moment when somebody is overly moving and moving their head in that style, you got to catch punches. You got to be catch, counter, counter. Huh? Soon as they throw something back, you just got to be willing to catch the shot. You got to really know how to catch shots. And if To can learn that and catch
He
the
knows how to
shot,
catch shots, but he wasn't mixing in with his cutting the ring off because he wasn't cutting the ring off. But catching shots is one of the things that he's best at. But he
and
catch
then
and
too
shoot.
skipping, bro, skipping. Remember we talked
Yeah,
about that.
yeah,
A
yeah.
lot of
You
these
gave me a
guys don't know
demonstration
how to
about that.
skip. Yeah, a lot of these guys, that's an old school thing. Like,
That's why I said that I think Tank knows how to cut the ring off because based on those clips that I
yeah,
saw with him and Devin Haney, and Devin was trying to get away, Tank was skipping at him.
yeah, Tank was,
You seen that,
yeah,
right?
bro. Like, yeah, yeah, I did. Yes, I did, sir. That's
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like, when somebody's skipping to you in a boxing ring, bro, and they pawn the jab, and you know they hit hard, you're gonna be reluctant to throw a shot, bro, because he's coming. He's not walking you down. He's skipping. Like he coming at you quickly. It's not
Facts.
in a that shit ain't slow, and you ain't got that much room. You got to know how to turn. So that's why you got to be able to, like, literally be like, yo, yo, yo. Like when you jabbing and like somebody skipping to you, you got to be moving back, going, yo. You got to be able to do what Amir Khan and Bud could do. Them one of the few fighters that could punch going backwards. Like Amir Khan, you will come at him and he'll be like, he'll go like that, and Bud too. You got to be in old school boxing, man. If you can't at least do this, yeah, you ain't no good, bro. How are you good?
A
Any
lot of
good?
people can't do that. You saying?
Yeah,
A lot of
I
fighters
never.
don't do that. They just got to be set.
That's a lost art, like jabbing on the back off the back foot.
You know who was great at that? Who I like to watch? Remember how Pernell Whitaker used to box in a circle? He would jab you
That's what
and
I'm
keep stepping in the
saying,
circle,
bro.
and he would be jabbing and slipping. Like when he fought Chavez, watch when he fought. Like his best
Bro, he
performances for
was
me.
doing so many moves.
Watch his fight with Azuma Nelson.
No, hey, he
He
was
boxed
doing.
circles around him.
No,
And
listen, he
Azuma and
that
Azuma
circle.
and Zuma and Zuma was a killer. The professor from Africa, from Ghana. He's the one that mastered that. He was coming like that. Pernell was
No,
jabbing him and stepping and moving in the circles. Pernell wouldn't run. Pernell would box
listen,
circles around
Pernell
you,
even
literally.
hit him with the bang. That's how good he was.
Yeah, Pernell was
That's
special,
crazy.
man. Pernell didn't need a big ring. He can box you in a circle.
But then again, he was trained by fucking George Benton though. So that's
Even
why,
Meldrick
bro.
Taylor. Meldrick Taylor could box
Yeah,
too, but Meldrick
like
he had too much dog in him though for his own good.
no factuals. But no,
Cause
what you would call it?
Meldrick want to
What you
bang with
would
you. You know what
call
I
it
mean?
was what's his face was trained by George Benton, bro. Pernell Whitaker.
So was Evander
That's why
Holyfield, right?
yeah, like that's why Pernell Whitaker was really that good like that because when George Benton like you got to really think about that like a hall of fame boxer, defender, whatever you want to say. He training you, bro. He's your trainer. Like he fought
He's the master
everybody.
of the Philly shell. He was the master of the
Yeah,
Philly
like
shell.
he know how to like you gotta think if he training you, bro, you're gonna be unguardable out there.
I watch a lot of clips of him too, Georgie Benton. Man.
Like man, he listen, bro. There's
He will fight.
the,
He will fight. He fights from a tilt like that. He
yeah,
know how to
like he
fight like that from
listen.
a certain tilt.
What no, bro? Listen, when you really do that, you're unhittable. I used to practice it. I used to be like, damn, he literally just be kind of like this, and then like soon as somebody throw the jab they can't never hit your face because it always come by. It gotta go by your hand first. So you don't even gotta do nothing but just keep going like this, and the jab never really hit you at all. And
And he
then as
mixes it. He'll
soon
go
as
from
they
there to
throw,
there.
no, hold on. So if they throw a right hand and you just do this, the right hand automatically hits your shoulder because your hand is right where the shoulder is too. So as soon as they throw a right hand straight, if you just pivot you good. But then when people would jump on Georgie, he would shell up like this. Like I literally seen him like this on the ropes with his shoulders close together, like this, and he be kind of square, and they be throwing around him. I'd be like, damn,
And he'll
they,
catch and shoot. And he'll catch
bro,
and
he
shoot.
had it. He had the skills, bro. He had real skills in there.
Yeah, he did.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if Pernell Whitaker is your student and he in there, and then he literally was left-handed. Pernell used to be jabbing just like this, like yan, yan, yan. And then
Yeah,
when you make the wrong move, he a step opposite. Bang!
yeah.
Oh, you down. You down. I
That's
used to
that
be
move that
like,
you told me you knocked out the dude in the sparring. You told me about that. You step to the side and you throw with the right hand or the
no,
left
but
hand
see
in your case because you southpaw.
no, but that's the thing. Pernell had two moves like that. He had one where he would step over here and kind of throw the left, and then he had one where he would drop down like this and be down here, and you can't really hit him. And that is hard to hit somebody when they do that. Like my
Pernell was
dude fought.
athletic. He was athletically gifted though. Pernell was
No, he
very athletic.
was. He was like listen, a dude who used to train with Pernell Whitaker, his name Mario Lasperance. He was the one that was coaching me, teaching me that move when I knocked dude out in sparring. He right now, Mario Lasperance is coaching my homie Rhino, and my dude Rhino is fighting Jake Paul today. Like that, what the white dude who fighting Jake Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got him on my Instagram sparring him, bro. I used to spar him all the time. His name Rhino. He used to be fighting at 168.
Yo, there's a
The
kid in
big,
my gym that I go to, young fighter named Kobe Williams. He about to be in the Golden Gloves. He's southpaw.
yeah.
He's trained by Jose Guzman. You know, you met Jose
Oh
Guzman when you
yeah,
went. The
yeah.
kid Kobe,
I fuck with Guzman.
he's a southpaw, very slick, but he got a lot of skills. He does that move that Pinell does that you mentioned, where you step out and you come with that straight.
Yeah, that shit hard.
Yeah,
That shit
that's a
tough.
nice move right there. Yeah,
No,
Pinell
that
used to
shit
knock dudes
tough.
out. Pinell had
No,
underrated
fact.
punching power too, because if you get too crazy on him, Pinell had some knockouts where he knocked dudes out with one shot too.
I remember he knocked the Cuban out when he was there. He was losing.
Oh
Like
yeah,
he
he
literally
he
was
was an
losing a
Olympian, bro.
fight. He was
He was.
about to.
I remember that fight. That was the fight before Oscar. He was losing that fight. The dude's name was. That's Pinell was past his prime. The dude's name was. His last name was Machado, something like that.
Tato,
And I
yep,
remember.
Cortado.
I remember that day that dude was out boxing Pinell. He had the Oscar fight on the line. Oscar was at ringside, scared because he thought he was gonna lose that fight with Pinell, and Pinell turned it up. Caught. He almost killed that boy. He had him on the ropes looking crazy.
Yeah, and they was like the referee should have stopped it. See that those are the things that make you make you the great one.
Yeah, because
When you
Pinell
pull
knew
something like that out, that see that's that
exactly
James Tony. That's that James. Remember when James Tony got the cut on his eye and he had to
against
come out and hit the dude with
yeah
the
Tim
bombing?
Littles. Yeah, Tim Littles.
Yeah, Tim Little. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I
See
remember
that
that.
that right there is listen. You Bud did that against Sean Porter, and that's hard to do against Sean Porter because he's
That
so
urgency.
wild.
Yeah, that sense of urgency.
That urgency, and then you just go out there. Oh, they saying I'm losing. Oh, all right.
Tank
You
too. Tank
stop
did
it.
it
It's
too.
like what?
Tank did it against Barrios, right?
Yup. Oh wait, was it Barrios?
Yeah, with Barrios.
Yeah, yeah, because they was like, no, they said he was like, how? And he was like,
Floyd
Floyd
told
was
him
like,
that.
listen, bro,
Yeah,
I'm just trying to tell you, bro. It's my job to just tell you. And that's Floyd. Floyd a Pisces, so he gonna tell you, try to tell you gentle, but people gonna make it look like he hating, but he like, listen, they saying you down. That means, nigga, I'm not in control, nigga. This is PBC business. You see what I'm saying? Like, even though we still talking about boxing, it's still contractually in house. So it's like, nigga, this PBC business, bro, you losing. Like, you gotta beat him. This is not like
and
a
what?
top ranked show.
And
It's
once
not
again, that's what separates special fighters. Like we was talking about
fighters,
earlier,
fact.
a lot of fighters nowadays either just know how to come forward or they just know how to play the back foot and counterpunch. Great fighters know how to make the adjustment. Take Sugar Ray Leonard for instance, right? Up to the Tommy Hearns fight, we only see Sugar Ray bonds the dudes, right? When he was
Hold on,
losing that fight,
hold your thought real
what's up?
quick. Hold it. We got Bobby McRoy in here. We got uh MD M. Dot Brody saying talking real boxing, no gossip in here. God bless you guys. God bless you. The peekaboo. He said Purnell had one of the most dynamic jabs, singles, doubles,
Hmm.
and triples, up jabs and lower jabs. See, this is how me and you be carrying. Tank against
Yep.
Gamboa too. The crowd started booing and Tank turned it up. I was there. Most definitely. Go ahead, finish your John.
Now, like I was saying with Sugar Ray Leonard, right? He knew he was behind on points. He was fighting a guy that who Tommy Hearns also made the adjustment and started boxing and moving. And
Oh
that's a
yeah,
boxer
that
with and that's a dude with a jab and one punch knockout power. Sugar Ray Leonard showed how to cut the ring off when he had to, and he did. When Pernell Whitaker was
listen,
losing to the Cuban ball, Pernell Whitaker showed that
fact,
he could come forward and be aggressive when we've never seen him
fact,
do that. James Tony,
never.
when he fought Michael Nunn, James Tony had to be the come forward guy when he's normally the slick counterpuncher. You know what I mean? These guys made the
No,
adjustments.
fact. You
This is
gotta
what we
make them
want today's
adjustments.
fighters to do. We want to see these fighters make even Canelo. When he fought Gennady and the first time they fought, we've never seen Canelo fight on the back foot on his toes the way that he did in that first Gennady fight. Goes to show you
No,
that
that was
Canelo
listen,
is
I
well
knew
rounded.
he was gonna get on there and start trying to move a little bit. Like, cause he just wanted to make sure.
And then the rematch, he showed that he could beat. He said, "You want me to fight Mexican style? All right." Canelo went in there,
Hey,
walked him down, and beat him up going forward with defense and everything.
that's a Floyd move. Cause remember when Floyd fought Maidana and it was like I won. They wanted me to fight, cuz they said I don't never just stand there and fight. And then when he fought him the second time, he was like, all right, I'll just do what I could have did the first time. And that's
Hmm.
what Canelo did with the opposite way. He said, I'm gonna show y'all I can box. Cause he probably thought in his mind, people probably going, I'm about to show you I could just box dude and I could just be on the ropes playing and bang, bang, bang and coming back. And then when dude kept saying, man, no, I want that. Oh, you talking that Mexican
Mexican
shit?
style.
Oh, hey,
I'm gonna show
bro,
you Mexican shit.
you tripping, bro. You disrespecting. Now you
He
need
made
to
he made
calm
Gennady go
down.
back. He made Gennady go
Yeah,
back, and
because
Gennady don't fight good going back.
that's what I'm saying. Like, that, and that's what's wrong with these guys because you cannot be put it like this. That's in another same line. Getting disrespectful is when Devin's dad keep talking about how Devin beat up Floyd and sparring, and then you see those are the things you just cannot be. You cannot be talking like that,
That's
especially
why he leaked
somebody
that
who
footage.
put in that much. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Those are the like boxing no nos when you coming up. You cannot bite your hand because all of them guys that came before you that was champions, bro, they be all at them events. They gonna be seeing you when you get stopped.
That's why
Like
Floyd gave
they
Ryan
not
Garcia the
stopping.
green light to release that footage.
Yeah, go ahead. You bugging. Like I get it too, cause I'm like, why do he keep saying all this? And then he like, well, another thing too, they do know how to sell a fight though. Like I
Yeah, I
ain't
give
gonna
it to
lie.
them.
Like,
Bill was talking
listen,
greasy
bro.
about Bud though too. I ain't like that. He was talking about Bud. He said he
Who
said put
was?
Bud against Bill Haney. Bill Haney said put Bud against everybody that Floyd fought and all that.
I got a call coming
Yeah,
in. Let me
no,
get
he
a Devin
basically
score.
was trying to say
Can you hear
that
me?
Bud will stop everybody that Floyd fought
Hello?
easily. Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you. Hello?
Hold on.
Let me fix my audio. Hold on.
Can you hear me?
Hold on. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hold on. Listen.
Hey, y'all, make sure y'all can hear us. Let me know if y'all can
Yeah, I think
hear
my
us.
Bluetooth good.
No, you good.
You hear me? All right, good. Yeah, man. But anyway,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
no,
have to jump
Floyd.
over. My company's downstairs in front of my lobby. I gotta open the door. I got people coming upstairs, man.
All right, man, do your thing, bro.
Yo, pleasure chopping up with you. We gotta do this more often. And I want to do this too, because I did like maybe one live and that was it. I was just by myself talking to the chat. I
Yeah,
felt a
that's why
little
I wanted
awkward.
to do it with you, so you just send them the link, and then I come in and we could just be chopping it on your joint.
Yo, salute.
Yeah,
You can find
salute.
me at Low Nose Boxing.
Go
Subscribe.
ahead.
My brother
Yeah,
Troy King, known him for a minute. Good dude.
yeah,
And
we
y'all enjoy
working.
your evening, man. God bless.
Man,
It's
God
all good
bless my
boxing around
man
here.
Low for the one time. We gonna be doing more work out here. We gonna be getting it in. You know what I mean? Like it gonna be froze like that. It's all good. We gonna be doing this a lot. You gotta get this work in, dog. We talking real boxing. You're not playing with it. Like you gotta be just real. This I'm about to take. I told you it's not even gonna be take no time for real. I'm gonna take it back over. I'm gonna take it back over. Like we talking technical boxing. If you want to talk anything else, you can go to someone else. I'm not mad. We talking technical boxing inside and out. Do you got the juice? Do you have hands? Do you or do you not? If you ain't got hands, you ain't got it. I got the juice Worthington. You feel me? You gotta have it. I'm just making a little fake sandwich because they just be easier to get your calories, everything in one. And I be needing to eat my greens, and they always go good on a sandwich. You know, anything could be a sandwich in a vegan world. Anything. You come with some good combos, and it'd be crazy. Yeah, man, you gotta just really realize that we hold these guys to a certain standard in the boxing realm, and we're not coming up off of it. You're not coming up off that standard, dog. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to hear. That's what we want to talk about. And we will take nothing uncivilized. We must have good boxing in the world. It's one of the last manly things left. Feel me? Like, pause. Women got their own boxing. Clarissa be over there being wild with everybody. Bless her heart. I guess she thinks she could see Keefe, but you don't got no punching power, sweetie. He been in knocked. See, that's why they be trying to tell you gotta chill, cause they didn't expose you. Cause she was talking that, and then next thing you know, she was in the footage getting sat down by a cuz, and then she was talking about dude took some weight out of his gloves and all of that. Like, no, you just got sat down. Hit you with a good ass hook. Sat you down, buddy. Sat you down with that Hookington. That what had nothing to do with no gloves. Had something to do with the mask. What's up with the mental health stuff in boxing? Why these guys can't handle the fame anymore? Hit her, Charlo been out the ring. Ryan Garcia's in and out. Teofimo Shakur, all these guys. Her all. Jermo. Ah! Garlic butter. That's butter. Why you hit him with that? That vegan. That vegan butter. Listen, this is the thing, bro. That's a great question. That question is not hard at all. No question is. People are doing, it's a rule in Africa. Never endure works of the earth. You are the master of the earth through your likeness with God. When you endure works of the earth, it's going to affect your mental health, because if you just stay in the gym, you will be cool. All this extra stuff you doing, it ain't got nothing to do with boxing. That's what I told. Listen, I told this to my sister Raquel. You need to focus on boxing. You need to watch it. Go sit down, watch boxing. Hang out with a nutritionist. These things are easy. Make your chef the good friend. Actually, send your friend to chef school. You got all this money, you giving away bags. See, you're doing the wrong things. You gotta chill. Focus on boxing. Sit down. Why is that hard to do? Why? Am I lying? Like somebody tell me I'm lying. Is sitting down hard to do? I mean, boxing is. Listen, I'm gonna say this: if boxing is the hardest sport, then you should be doing less. Your extracurricular activities should be very short. Ain't no. I like to drink and smoke. Smoking is decent, especially if you know what you're doing. Is when you're not doing the when you're not doing the work. Listen, Bernard said it the best. If it start affecting his performance, then you got to make some adjustments. You know what I'm saying? It can't be affecting the performance. It cannot perfect the performance of the fighter. If it is, then you out of bounds. And that's why you don't see boxers like drinking and smoking and doing. They they really shouldn't be doing it. Especially drinking. Drinking is so horrible. It damages the liver and the kidneys. Smoking marijuana expels mucus from the lungs. And if you eating healthy, you'll be uptaking your calories every day and getting good rest. I've done it. Actually, I be making my fighters smoke weed when I train them, so they can sit down and chill out. I let them live regular lives. Like we train, chill, watch tape. And this was done when one of my homies smoked. As soon as you get in the ring, you're not even thinking of you about to smoke, dude. We've been working the same moves for months or weeks. You're gonna get in there and you're gonna hurt someone. Pause. So drinking is a no-no. Eating meat, no. Artificial anything is a no. I actually be cooking all the meals. But just say I was gonna hire my man Anthony Yang to chef it up. Excuse me, I'm smacking in your ear, but I don't care. My man Anthony Yang to chef it up. So we can you got culinary art. Some of my friends do culinary arts. Like You pay them, they get it done. Right, Leo? So that's all you got to do. You have somebody got to start eating bananas because they break down protein. Got to have more bananas and papaya. That's when I'm gonna get some papayas. Last time I went there, they wasn't right. Hey, listen, this coconut water is crazy. Trader Joe's, $2.99. Listen, you cannot beat it. Leo, watch out. Arr, 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 arr. Listen, oh Leo, you gotta beware though. You just gotta be. You gotta know what you're doing in there in the ring. First of all, we're just gonna take it right back to a conversation about boxing. If Errol Spence comes back, should he stick? No, he gotta chill. No, he gotta chill, bro. He had too much damage to the eye, bro. Like that's what y'all don't understand. Like I had them same eye problems. Like you can't just be getting hit in your eye. So it's a wrap. You can't. So it's a wrap, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Ain't no more boxing. You don't want to keep doing that. You're gonna start the other eye start getting damaged. Arr. Leo, this is my man Leo. Arr. Yeah, I was about to get you. Yeah. No, bro, he gotta be done. He gotta chill. You gotta chill, buddy. You don't want to keep getting hit in your head. He made mad bread. It ain't going nowhere. He trusted. No, you gotta chill at this moment. Ain't no more boxing. You went as far as you can go. That's why they was prolonging that bud scrap because they knew that was a train wreck. They had to prolong it. It was a train wreck, buddy. It was a train wreck ready to happen. They couldn't. That's not a good thing. They had to chill off that. We're not bringing this. We're gonna run this one time. We're not gonna run it back. And we're gonna put a time limit on the rematch. But we're not gonna run this back. Yeah, that you can't do that. Can't do it, bro. Can't do it. Art Mars had two detached retinas. You gotta chill. You really gotta chill. That's why I was like, man, I'm done. Listen, it's fun, especially when you know what you're doing. It's crazy, but it's some people in there that'll make you feel like it ain't fun. You really got to put your work in there on that boxing gym, just like you got to do in anything. But when you boxing, you really got to put that work in, because you can get your head knocked off in there, buddy. But yeah, we've been on for a little under over an hour. Hey, listen, hit the Cash App. We'll be back. My man Dave is gone. As you can see, the other part was gone. So that was a good video. We'll hit y'all on the Cash App. Hit me on the Cash App on the playback. Whatever you want to do. Hey, listen, it's all love out here. Be easy. One.